1911 for a fucking.
Hey, SK.
What's going on, Lucy?
How you doing,
Sorry,
brother?
bro, I was being brought up to speed on my day today. What's going on with you?
Hey, same. Brother, what's going on with all these robberies and shit?
What, this morning?
Yeah,
Which
like,
one? Honestly, I could say which one. On both parts.
Right. So from my understanding, it's been a back and forth, and some of your boys' guns were taken away, and those guns were returned. Seemed the beef was squashed, but then Terry comes up on a bike onto Cypress and robs one of my pushers.
Yeah, so I feel like it's not much of a secret here, Luciano, that we have, you know, in the past couple of weeks, had a fair share of instances. I feel like, you know, we kind of taking a note on them, and I'm gonna just come clean to you on one thing right now. There's a few things in the past couple of weeks it's been building up. One thing is we had a guy in your trunk not that long ago, right? We had some moonshine rob, a few stills that were with, and we kind of had our suspicions that it might have been some of your people's. So we hit them up, basically asked them, yo, did you have any involvement in this? And it was straight denied, right? Little did they know, my second in command was in their trunk, and as they drove away, they said, ha, they're never gonna know we did that shit, we keeping that to ourselves, right? So I said, okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna swallow that for now. We're not really trying to, you know, get in a conflict. We've been in a couple of conflicts back to back. We're looking to just chill out for a bit, is what it is, right?
When was this?
This was a couple weeks back. I don't know dates exactly, but you know, that was like one thing that kicked off.
Okay.
And then since then, we've had instances. One of my boys was shot by who we believe to be Cypress, Max, when we was trying to set up for a heist. He was shot at in the toe spot and robbed. Again, I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm gonna just let it be. It is what it is. And you know, we're not really trying to fight right now. It kind of is what it is. We'll leave it. And then fast forward to today, we have another instance. You know, your boy Loco's organizing some sort of robbery of my people, whatever. They get the stuff back. I'm like, cool, all right. Now, this situation right here is one of my people felt disrespected after the fact of all the build up of the other shit previously, even though, you know, that gun was returned this morning. I felt he needed to go out of his way to do something. Now, I feel like there's been 2 or 3 times where I've gone, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna leave that for right now. So I'm gonna just give you lot the option to do that. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If it isn't, it isn't. I feel like I've swallowed enough things from your end. If you ain't trying to just be like it be what it be, then, you know, it can be whatever you make it.
Right. So your boy was still hurt after the fact that we gave him his shit back. So he came back down.
It was a close friend of the person who got robbed, not the person who got robbed themselves.
Right. So he got hurt that his friend's shit would give him back, or take it and then give him back. So he came down and he robbed that shit on our block.
No, he felt disrespected from all the build-up of other stuff that we've left as well. And I think from my end as well, to be honest with you, the amount of times I've heard the word Cyprus in the last 3 weeks, whilst we've been being passive, like on my end, I'm happy to not get him to give the shit back, just on the basis of what we've had to just deal with and not push forward with.
Brother, the amount of times I have not collected receipts on the shit that you guys have done, it's probably the same amount that you have right now, with what you think Cypress has done to you. Now, I can't answer for the whole moonshine shit that has happened. That's the first time I'm hearing about it, to be honest. But I mean, hey, shit happens, right? Your boys rob my boys. Your boys rob my sanitation workers. Shit happens, right? That's the life we signed up for. But I mean, this is different, SK, all right? Because the beef was squashed. And word is bond, right? We gave the shit back. It seemed like it was over. And then we get stabbed in the back. It's not a good look. And to be honest,
Luciano,
it's
my word will stay bond. Where we hold down and where we lay our heads is the South Side, right? And unfortunately, the South Side harbors a fair few demons and angry people who haven't been brought up in the nicest way. And sometimes, you know, they feel different to how you might feel about situations. Like you said, there's been shit on both sides that's been ignored.
Yep.
I'm going to leave this one to the tally. And if you want to do that, you can. If you don't, then it's completely up to you. I see it from your side. Like, you know, it be what it be. I'm just telling you, I've ignored enough shit on your part. I'm willing to, I'm just going to call this as a equalizer for the past, you know?
Oh, so now it's settled. Now the beef is squashed, is what you're saying.
I'm telling you right now, from me personally, what you're hearing from the leader of the group is that that's the retribution at this moment in time.
The retribution was the back and forth robberies. The retribution and then the beef being squashed was us giving the shit back. We didn't have to do that.
No, you didn't, but you didn't have to lie to my people's faces and drive away in a trunk like a set of giddy girls at a slumber party confessing to a robbery. Like, there's a lot of things that didn't need to happen, Luciano, that did happen.
Brother, how many times I mean, it's that's just the way things are, right? I mean, if I'm going to call you and ask you if you robbed some of my people, you're probably going to lie to me too. That's just the way it is. But
to be honest with you, the difference between those people and my people is we won't lie. If we rob someone, we stand on it. Like, I would tell you plain Jane if we rob someone, just like I'm doing right now.
You know, I'd love to look into that. I'd love to look into that and see and see who it was that you spoke to. You have any names?
The what, for the moonshine incident?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, you know what? Let me not assume. Let me speak to the people who is involved. If you want genuine names, because
yeah, I mean, I'd like to know, to be honest.
I'm not familiar with all of the people, you know.
I'd like to know, to be honest. I'd like to know, but okay, so you guys ain't giving shit back then, yeah? Was that what I'm getting? It was $6,000 and a pink eye pistol.
$6,000 and a pink eye pistol for me is just another tally on the scoreboard, you know. But what it is to you is what it is to you.
Okay. You know, I thought you were a reasonable man, SK. I really did. I thought that...
I am a reasonable individual, Luciano, but I am also a different man than I was 5 years ago.
I'm not talking about 5 years ago. I'm basing that off of the resolutions that we've had in conflicts in the past, in the past couple months.
I would be more than open to being more reasonable had there not been a past of instances that I've had to turn a blind eye to. That's just how it is, you know, like how the city goes.
Okay. Now, what if I put this on the table? Maybe a little bit more clarity on both sides and a little bit more respect between the two groups. A clean slate between the two. Any shit happens on our end, you give me a call, I'll look into it, I'll verify, and then we'll solve it, we'll resolve it. Same shit on your end, but it's got to be the truth and nothing but the truth.
A clean slate.
Now, in order for that to happen, though, SK, in order for us to get that clean slate and, you know, better understanding between the two organizations, I'm going to need that 6K back and that pink eye pistol. Just as a sign that you are interested in running a clean slate. Can I be honest with you,
Luciano? I would...
Listen, brother, I will hold my people accountable.
To have some sort of, like, you know, understanding and agreement between the two sides, because there's you got a lot of good people on your side, and realistically, I'm most of the time happy to do business. Yeah. I just feel like within the last month or so, there's been so many signs of just lack of respect, not necessarily from you and the people above you, right? And it's not the core of your group, but you got a lot of people, and there's a lot of people in that group who are just happy to kick out at whoever. And we've been in our kind of staying internal mode, and we've just been sitting back and taking it, which is calm. But I just don't know if I believe that you can say to me, we're going to have a clean slate, we'll be cool, and then there's not going to be 3 or 4 people who don't get a memo and they're just on what they want to be on.
Brother, you come to me with receipts, I'll look into them, and I'll get it done. I'll get it resolved.
But what is looking into them? You know what I'm saying? I need to know that if I'm going to tell my people to leave yours alone, that yours are going to do the same.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, you got ratty people, I got ratty people. You got reasonable people, I got reasonable people. As long as we can keep everybody under control, you come to me and say, listen, my boys were robbed of, I don't know, $5,000 on my turf or whatever. You give me a name, I'll get you that money back. Simple as that. We'll call it a misunderstanding. You get your money back. It is what it is. Same thing happens, vice versa. We keep it respectful. We enter business. We work together on whatever we can work together on, and we keep it clean. There's no need to fight over this shit. But if you don't want
what
that,
kind of business? Because this is the other thing, right? Like, it's no secret. If we ever look at the option of working together in a business capacity, we need to offer each other something, right? What can you offer us? What can we offer you? That's, it's sometimes there is no mutual benefits. So I'm trying to hear what you're proposing. What have you got?
I mean, a door opens, a door open,
tank?
right? A door opens, a door open. Maybe right now Cyprus doesn't have anything to offer, or maybe the manor right now doesn't have anything to offer to Cyprus, but the door is still open. Maybe the manor comes across something very interesting. I don't know. Call this a different type of gun, for example. Maybe you guys can offer it to us. Boom, you're opening the line of business right there. It's the fact that the door is open. Opening that door is what's important. Maybe I don't have anything right now to offer you. That don't mean I won't have something down the line. And when that day comes, I'd rather have a good relationship with your people than not.
So that means right now you ain't got nothing to offer each other.
Maybe
I'm
I
all
could.
for the future, you know what I'm saying? I am all for the future, but I'm not trying to clean a slate over a potential dream of what could come, you know?
Sure. I mean, I don't know what's to come in the future, right? But I damn for sure know that, more and more things are going to be coming around town. People are going to be getting their hands on more and more things. Let me ask you the same question. What do you guys got to offer us?
I can be honest and say, to be honest, I don't think there really is anything as of right now that we can offer you.
That's fair. Because there ain't much going around, right? You have the same amount of access that I do to things.
Yeah, as does everybody else in the city. Look, to be honest, Luciano, right? Look, I'm not against the idea of hashing things out and getting a clean slate long term and trying to work together on things, because you got good people around you. The top of your operation is, no idiots. But I think as of right now, it's what I said. We've had our tit for tat. We've had our back and forwards and stuff like that. Yeah, he's gone back on the whole, this thing's squashed, and he took what he took off your boy. But I'm just going to see that as another tit for tat. And what you do from there is really up to you, And if we work together in the future, we work together in the future. It's just see how shit goes.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting then. For $6,000 and a pink eye pistol, you're willing to throw away an opportunity greater than that between the two of us. Essentially an olive branch that I'm trying to extend to you right now.
But you haven't offered me anything. It's just there's no opportunity right now. You're saying, the olive branch is a facade. It's a dream, something that could happen.
That's not true. Business-wise, sure. Maybe I don't have anything to offer you right now, and vice versa. But what I can offer you is control on my people. You come to me with receipts, credible receipts, and I will put my people under control. And I expect the same from you. That is what I can offer you right now. You're tired of all the bullshit that your people have gone through? I can handle that. If my people are to be blamed. And I expect the same from your end. That is what I'm putting on the table right now. You really want to throw that out the window for $6,000 in dirty cash and a poo-poo gun because one of your boys was hurt?
I don't think there's anything on the table that interests me right now. Just to be honest.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the talk.
My phone is always on.
All right, partner. Well, good luck.
Goodbye, Luciano.